On March 16, 2025, Trooper Mulvey was rolling down State Road 826 when a black Ford Mustang with white racing stripes caught his eye. The driver was swerving through lanes. Mulvey hit the lights to stop him for reckless driving, but the Mustang didn't slow down. It roared off, and the chase was on. Behind the wheel, 32-year-old Alejandro Garcia Estrada went all in to get away. He pushed the Mustang past 130 miles per hour, dodging cars, flying down the shoulder, doing everything he could to shake the trooper, but Mulvey stayed locked on him, steady, focused, and closing the gap as the chase tore through Miami.
He just crashed out.
Estrada blew a red light at Northwest 122nd Street and slammed into a white car, flipping the Mustang onto its roof in a violent crash. Troopers and an off-duty deputy pulled him from the wreck, but he started fighting back. A quick taser put an end to that, and then came the bribe attempt. With fleeing, resisting with violence, and bribery charges stacked against him, he's facing 10 years if convicted. On February 29, 2024, Trooper James Booth spotted a silver Mustang with a sketchy-looking paper tag on I-30. A quick NCIC check showed it expired back in 2022. The second the driver, Marquise Williams, hit the Broadway exit, he decided to run. And just like that, a normal traffic stop turned into a full-on chase.
CFS received.
Say, took the Broadway exit. That's been 6 billion, like, what a car,
If you're a Mustang lover and watching this chase, I'm sure you hate this guy. Flying over a hill and beating that car like it was stolen, because it basically was. He destroyed the Mustang before the pit maneuver even had a chance to finish the job.
Southbound on 13, come up there. Person 13 from Maine. And they'll come out here for it all. What's your speed and traffic location?
Williams tried to make a run for it, but North Little Rock PD ran him down near the tracks. He killed a wild horse and his freedom in a chase that lasted less than 3 minutes. Now he's staring at fleeing, reckless driving, fake tags, and more. Charges that could stack up to 10+ years behind bars. On September 23, 2022, Arkansas troopers found out why those 10-speed transmissions on the new Mustang GT are no joke. Trooper Rand Lace pulled over a dark Mustang GT on Interstate 40 after catching it flying down the highway. Everything seemed routine until the warrant check came back. The driver hit the hazards, then floored it, and just like that, the chase was on. The Mustang ripped down the interstate at over 170 miles per hour. By the 9-minute mark, that dude was probably at home smoking a cigarette while the trooper had to shut it down. Yeah, he had a little victory that night, but giving troopers all your info and then running isn't exactly a high IQ move. They didn't have to hunt hard. He was arrested the very next day. On October 12, 2025, Trooper Ethan Highland was cruising down Interstate 40 when a blue Mustang with expired tags blew past him. A quick check confirmed it was expired, and once the lights and sirens came on, it looked like the driver was pulling over, until he changed his mind and tried his luck with that V6 engine. He couldn't shake the trooper on the interstate, so he dove into narrow streets, pushing around 70 miles per hour. The chase got messy fast. He slammed the brakes to brake check the trooper at about 50 miles per hour, lost control, and planted that Mustang straight into a tree. He bailed out on foot, but Trooper Ethan wasn't letting him slip. After a 7-minute foot chase through the woods, the trooper caught him. A few scratches, some minor crash injuries, and a V6 Mustang wrapped around a tree. That's how his big escape ended. On November 20th, 2023, Trooper Killian spotted a black Mustang with a busted headlight creeping on Interstate 430. The second he flipped the lights on, that Mustang lit up the highway, 124 miles per hour in a 65 zone. What should have been a simple stop instantly turned into a full-blown chase. Killian moved in for a TVI, but the driver slammed the brakes. Both cars spun into the median, smashing the cable barrier. The trooper's car was wrecked, but the Mustang somehow regained control, slipped down the stagecoach exit, and killed the lights to disappear into the dark. The Mustang didn't get far. On the exit ramp, it spun out, and an LRPD cruiser clipped the driver's side like karma clocking in for overtime. Clifton Layman Thomas was pulled out unconscious with a serious head injury. He survived, but now faces felony fleeing, battery, reckless driving, and more. On December 20th, 2024, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper had intel that a black Ford Mustang belonged to a known drug dealer. So when he spotted it on State Road 79, he moved in for the stop. The Mustang immediately took off, kicking off a high-speed pursuit.
Turned into a cemetery. Your radio's cutting out. You back northbound? Damn, 4. Kenny wants to know original charges. What was that last call?
to cut down wilderness and come on down to military.
Out of nowhere, the driver brake-checked hard, trying to shake the trooper. At that speed, there was no time to react. The trooper slammed into the back of the Mustang, but the chase wasn't over yet. With the driver's door jammed, the suspect climbed out the window and made a run for it. The trooper was right behind him and tackled him within seconds. Inside the wrecked Mustang, officers found suspected drugs and other evidence. On March 8, 2025, a group of street racers in Clayton County, Georgia hit the road, and the lead car, a white Dodge Challenger, was clocked at 137 miles per hour by Deputy Clark on Interstate 675 South. Right behind it, a blue Ford Mustang driven by Nathan Lewis, a black Infiniti Coupe, and several others. Once those blue lights flashed, it was clear. In a pack of racers, you don't have to be the fastest. You just can't be the slowest.
Hit. Gonna be on the 138 bridge.
Get on that 138 bridge.
Hey, show me your hand.
One clean pit maneuver and that blue pony slammed into a concrete barrier.
Sit on the ground. Sit on the ground. On the ground. I don't care. Sit on the ground. Feet out. Feet out. Feet out. I don't care if you got bad knees. Knees went bad when you were fleeing.
Inside the car, deputies found a loaded 9mm in the center console. Nathan Lewis is now facing felony, fleeing, reckless driving, racing, aggressive driving, and more. In Georgia, that kind of stack can land you up to 10 to 15 years behind bars if convicted. Stealing a wild horse is a bad idea if you can't ride it. Cops had been hunting a stolen white Ford Mustang taken out of Rockledge for days when they spotted it at a Home Depot in Sebastian. The driver, Jonathan Davis of Cocoa, punched it onto US 1, weaving into oncoming lanes and forcing cars aside as a Brevard sheriff's helicopter picked up the chase.
Get out the road! Get out of the road! 6 feet up, just south of Valley. Do you have them? Sorry, we got them. We got them inside. You just back off. Send us 4-inch style.
Near Sarno Road in Melbourne, patrol contact boxed the Mustang and the chase ended hard. Officers pulled Davis as he resisted. A taser finished it. Police said they found meth and cash in the car, and he faced serious felonies, including aggravated assault on a law enforcement office. If prosecuted at the higher end in Florida, that stack can mean decades behind bars. On May 11, 2022, a guy in a stolen blue Mustang from Texas thought it'd be smart to spark a high-speed chase in Arkansas. Big mistake. If he'd watched a few clips of the mighty Arkansas state troopers, he would have known this isn't the place to test your luck. Trooper David Robinson spotted the Mustang and the chase was on.
1037. Westbound 630 coming up to the 430 split. He passed up going 430 south. Looks like he's going to go to Small Parkway. Speeds are 130.
At first, the suspect looked sharp, pushing 140 miles per hour, weaving through traffic like a pro, and even breaking Trooper Robinson's line of sight for a moment. But the Mustang shot into downtown Little Rock, and that's where things started to crumble.
Looks like he's taking a right on Barton. I don't think he realizes it's a dead end. Just hit him at the end of Hardin. Let me see your hands! Let me see your fucking hands! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
One wrong turn, a quick U-turn, and the trooper was right back on him. The moment the Mustang came around, Robinson's push bumper was waiting. The suspect's Texas run ended right there in Little Rock. On June 3, 2023, Conway police spotted a stolen 2015 black Mustang GT roaring down I-40. Packing over 400 horsepower from its 5.0 engine, the car had plenty of muscle. The driver was so reckless that Arkansas state troopers jumped in to take over the pursuit.
Okay, I'm trying to get across the mortgage.
The Mustang ripped past 120 miles per hour, swerving across lanes and slamming brakes to shake off troopers. Even after being clipped twice by patrol cars, the driver kept pressing.
The only roads out there are dead ends except for where it comes out on 326. These are about 66. I'm almost there. Let's say they're there enough. 30s are coming to you. If you can get up to that intersection, you'll be right in front of them. 5's not ahead of me. That's the other side. Schedule, I'm going to came out further down. Well, it's up here. If I need to turn around, I need to get like the way you're going. 30 to 5 is back behind you. Comment that road. That's the kind of straight shut down the whole road. Come out to a stop sign, he is. He's surrounded, he's off in the ditch. We've got him here on 326.
Near Highway 326, troopers closed the trap. A pit spun the Mustang and another cruiser shoved it into a ditch, crushing the driver's side door. The GT's final ride ended in the dirt. When officers pulled him out, the suspect shrugged and admitted he knew he was going to jail anyway. With charges for auto theft, felony fleeing, and reckless driving, that joyride could cost him up to 15 years in prison. A white Mustang was stolen straight out of Atlanta on November 16, 2024. The thief, Charlotta King, was flying high on crack cocaine and decided to push her luck. But as she cruised into Clayton County, Deputy Carey with the Black Hawk unit was already in the area and spotted the stolen Mustang within minutes.
Getting on 75 north.
Hit that motherfucker quick.
Alright, gonna be taking off. Yep, pit. 41.
Put your hands up. Put both of them up. You drop your hands again, you're gonna get shot. Just her in the car. Climb out.
The Mustang roared up I-75, but she didn't get far. Trooper Carey lined up perfectly, tapped the left rear, and sent the stolen Mustang spinning hard into the divider. One clean pit totaled Mustang. Officers pulled King out at gunpoint and cuffed her on the spot. The owner later handed over video proof of the theft, making the case airtight. Now she's staring down felony fleeing, vehicle theft, and more. Charges that could land her years behind bars.